What's up, guys? It's your boy GTS the King. This is the King's Review. Today is October 23rd, 2013, and I got a hell of a show for you today. Actually got a couple artists recommended to me to review. Actually, there was quite a few. But for the future, guys, to the people out there watching the show, do not send them to my Gamble Gmail. Rather not even say it in case you don't know it, because I don't hardly check that email anymore. Send them to the Tumblr, the Facebook, anything that's linked up to this channel, or just comment below, and I'll review whatever you guys want to review. I mean, the show is not only for me; it's obviously for you, the fans of DBMP Entertainment and fans of hip hop in general. So, but like I said, we got a hell of a show, and you can see a little bit of a format change. This is how I do my GTS Does Games. In this format, and I think it's going to be a little bit easier because a lot of times when I was reading the information that I got, because I do a lot of research and stuff before I just start spouting out at the mouth, which a lot of people, don't agree with my reviews and stuff. I listen to the songs, I listen to the entire albums over and 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 over, so on and so forth. Also, I do a lot of research on the artist. Even though, yes, I listen to hip-hop every day, I want to make sure I know everything about the artist that I can before, I start, saying whatever I'm going to say about them. Do the same thing with the hip-hop honeys, so on and so forth. Also, a lot of people were asking me, stuff about the format of the show, such as, this goes, verse, and this. I'll always do the album first, followed by the two singles. But I don't necessarily. It depends on how the show's going, if I'm going to do the hip-hop honey and then the underground artist or whatever. And not always going to have a hip-hop underground artist of the week either, because sometimes I didn't find anybody deserving, such as this show. We're not going to have an underground artist of the week because I went through a lot of artists, a lot of people, recommended me and stuff, artists and everything, and the ones that I was sent were nothing but gimmick artists and people who were just copying other people's styles, and that's just disappointing. I was sent one that wasn't really sent to was not really recommended, but I looked at it because someone had sent me a link and stuff. And it was this guy just basically copying MGK style, and it was ridiculous. Same thing with a couple other artists that had been recommended to me. They were just copying other mainstream artists, styles and everything, and that shit's not cool. Get your own style. Be yourself. Now, if you just happen to be similar to somebody else, and if I ever talk about someone like that, and that artist sees it or whatever, and you say, hey, no, that's not true, because I've seen it before. Call me out on it. Don't let me just fucking talk shit about you and then, let it go on or whatever, because I had an artist in one group that, he rapped a lot like Lil Wayne, but he rapped like that before Lil Wayne ever got famous, so it's kind of one of those things. You got to look at it like that. But anyway, enough of me rambling on. I know you guys don't give a shit. Like I said, today is October 23rd. See what I mean? Every time I do these fucking shows, I can't talk. October the 23rd, 2013. And yesterday, DJ Khaled, he released an album called Suffering from Success. And a lot of people know DJ Khaled basically just puts together hit songs and everything. But he released this album yesterday. Now, I am a big fan of DJ Khaled. I think he has amazing songs. He's got talent for bringing together the right artists and making stuff awesome. Now, through DJ Khaled's networking prowess and an undeniable ear for mainstream radio trends, because that's, like I said, he's a hit maker, and that's all that really matters. He's been directly responsible for placing 11 singles on Billboard magazine's Top 100 or Hot 100. And that's been since 2007 with his, what was it called? Listen. I think it was like Listen with 3 N's, the album. Since then. But, with DJ Khaled, the president of the United States, President of the United States actually used one of his songs as like his theme music or his entrance music during a White House Correspondents' Dinner. You think the Super Bowl's awesome when you do that? Yeah, okay, the Super Bowl is fucking amazing. I'm not going to deny that shit. Hell, I wish I could do the Super Bowl. Who doesn't? But when the freaking president uses your music as like entrance music, That's awesome. But anyway, this album, guys, I'm sorry. I know so many people are going to be so mad about this review, but, I thought about it, and knowing all of his music, and, like I said, guys, I do a lot of research on this crap, so hate me if you want, but I got to give the review as I see it. But sadly, Suffering from Success is mostly just a collection of unoriginal, disjointed songs about first world rapper problems. Seriously. Who wants to hear that shit? It's like Eminem and the Slim Shady LP. That was cool because back then he didn't really have any money and, he was broke and everybody related to that. I'm a huge fan of Eminem. Don't get me wrong. I love Eminem. But on the Marshall Mathers LP, anytime that he talked about not having money or anything like that, which he didn't do often, but anytime, something like that came up, who didn't stop and think, like, really? You're fucking huge at this point in time. You're going to bitch about not having money and stuff? One of the songs he talked about buying a magazine with food stamps. Like, seriously, shut the fuck up. Come on, dude, you're rich. We know you're rich at this point. You have a shitload of money. Anyway, that's what I'm getting at with this album. It was first world rapper problems? Are we supposed to relate to that? Because not everybody's a rapper like I am, and I sure as hell don't have your fucking success problems, because that's stupid. Now, that's why the album is titled Suffering from Success. I get that. I get that's what he was going for. But the set opens with Future, which is arguably the star of the album. I liked it, but that's not necessarily... I don't know. Basically, fuck this car, fuck these hoes, fuck these millions, fuck your feeling. Future croaks over a standard Young Chop beat on the album's title track. And I don't know. The keys are dark, the synths blare, and the bass makes even the weakest pair of speakers sound good. But when Ace Hood lists all of the drawbacks of success, sleepless nights, more haters, and the issues with his lawyers and baby mama, things feel eerily familiar. And when he rhymes, swear last night, swimmed in that money, then woke up in $1 million car, you definitely get the feeling you've been here before. That's one of the biggest problems. Now, in the age of producer, DJ, sanctioned mixtapes, which obviously that's what DJ Khaled does, I don't know, man. Like, DJ Khaled just has such an A-class list of artists that he can pull on. And despite that the album was produced by two different camps, I think is actually how Hip Hop DX described it. It was produced by two different camps, which was Young Chop and Justice League. Suffering from Success and Blackball sound nearly identical. The same applies to the song I Want to Be With You, squandering one of Nicki Minaj's better verses in recent memory, and the Take It to the Head inspired I'm Still, instead of a stadium-ready anthem like All I Do Is Win, or a clever take on Africa Bambaata's Looking for the Perfect Beat, such as Holla At Me. There's little on Suffering from Success that you can't find on any of the featured artist's solo projects. That is why I said I was saddened by this, album, because one of the key elements that DJ Khaled has of making him so successful is he will take an artist, and yes, when you got T.I., you pretty much know what T.I. is going to sound like, but DJ Khaled has a great finesse, if you will, of making that artist sound different in his own perspective on a track that is, DJ Khaled's. And a lot of it's because he's kind of giving them, his take on something, and then they're rapping from that, which as an artist myself, I can see how that would lead you to do things different, because you're not coming up with it, based off of your feelings, your emotions and everything, off of a beat and everything that you found. You're taking somebody else's ideas that they're giving you. It's just like when I do a feature track, and you're matching that and things like that. So that's usually what makes them stand out. But it's not that way. But Khaled also offers one of the best experiments with format, bringing in Akon, Anthony Hamilton, and John Legend to croon over a posse, cut spanning 6.5 minutes with Never Surrender, and that's the song I have for you guys So go ahead and check that out now. And, well, shit. Before I let you check it out, it has Scarface, Jadakiss, Meek Mill, John Legend, Akon, fucking everybody, man. It's literally just got a shitload of artists, and it goes on, I don't know, for fucking ever. And it's called Never Surrender. So just check it out, guys. If I have to, you know what? We're going to do it this way. Because the song is so long, fuck 30 seconds. I'm going to play a minute and a half. A minute and a half of this song. You got to hear at least a minute and a half to even understand what. Just because it's so long. So fuck it. Listen.
Walking through your house with the strap out, pointing at your head, got the bread and you blacked out. Bright lights down the hallways, left his best friend for dead for the small way. They say that every dog's got a day coming. It's like you see the ghost, but he ain't saying nothing. Eyes wide shut like he looking at me. Window panes to the soul say that niggas happy. But the picture say them words that we ain't trying to stomach. The homie didn't keep it 100. The cops doing roundups, say they got a suspect. Finally got a name, now I'm stunned thinking fuck that. For the money, niggas murder what he close to. Entire families, these motherfuckers ghost you. Smoke you, was it worth what that life was? Just prepare for the payback cause it strikes cuz. Was it worth what that life was? Prepare for the payback when it strikes cuz.
Cause when you need it the most, ain't no one ever around. Cold world, cold world. Yo, the pain's unbearable, remains unawareable. He fuck around, jump off a building if you dare him to. The greats, they done already killed him, who you compare him to. To really figure out what he said would take a year or two. Family over everything, skills over politics. He don't need the accolades as long as you acknowledge it. Just playing the hand you was dealt.
Alright, guys. Now, normally I will never play a minute and a half of any song because that's cutting into copyright infringement shit. And even though this is news and reviews, and it's perfectly legal in the United States, fuckers, don't like, wasting everybody's time and shit. Plus, you can check it out for yourself anyway. So, anyway, so overall, this album, most of the reviews online, if you look them up, gave this album a 1.75, a 1.5, or 2 out of 5. Yeah, almost every review site. It was bad, man. Like, it's not a bad album as far as the songs go. The songs are all pretty damn good, which is what you expect. And you got A-list fucking artists, so you know that they're going to be good. But the drawback is, it's so familiar, you're going to feel like you're listening to the same shit from, every artist in their own perspective. Like, if you listen to T.I., you're going to think it sounds like something off his solo album, and that's not what makes these things so fucking awesome. So with that being said, and even though everybody else gave it like 1.5 or 2, I'm going to give it 3 out of 5. Why? Because I think a lot of people are overlooking the fact that it still has a lot of good songs on it, which is what it's all about. So, 3 out of 5 stars. DJ Khaled suffering from success, man. It was kind of a fucking heartbreaker. But 3 out of 5 stars. That's it. I got nothing else to say about it. So with that being said, let's move on. Now, we're going to move on to one of my favorite artists, Hopsin. He released a single called Hop Is Back. I'm pretty sure it got released today. So, before I say anything, check this out. Hop Is Back.
Bullshit, come off of that. Someone tell these motherfuckers that Hop is back. I got my do-rag on with my fitter sitting on it. Now I'm ready to fuck the game up, nigga. They can get it. They can get it. You can get it. You can get it. Y'all can get it. It really doesn't matter, nigga. Yeah, the dark nights in this bitch. Without the mask and cape, I'm acting name shit, faggot, embrace it. I just got validation on my ass whooping ticket. I'm that amazing. It's my mad invasion is smashing brains in my fucking pen and paddle's anxious. All these haters who mad and be nagging at me.
So, the song's pretty fucking awesome, right? Anyway, a little bit about Hopsin, because I know a lot of people don't know who he is. He's, I don't know, man. He's not really underground. That'd be crazy, but he's or it's Funk Volume and stuff. A lot of people haven't listened to him, even though they should. Hopsin is Marcus Jamal Hopsin. The difference is Hopsin, the way he spells it as his stage name, or whatever, is Hopsin. I think he's playing on the word sin. Hopsin, his last name is actually Hopson. But anyway, he's better known for his stage name as Hopsin. He's an American rapper and record producer from Los Angeles, California. In 2007, he was signed to Ruthless Records and has since founded his own record label, Funk Volume, in 2009. He was born July 18th, 1985. He's 28 years old. He's got albums out: Raw, Gazing at the Moonlight, Haywire. Now, some of my favorite songs are like Ill Mind of Hopsin, pretty much all of them. Sag My Pants was awesome. That was released back in 2010. Nocturnal Rainbows, Pans in the Kitchen from Gazing at the Moonlight, and the Bebop 2009 Gazing at the Moonlight. Those are all really good songs. You guys can check those out. But anyway, back to Hop is Back. I gotta give that song a 4 out of 5 stars because it is an amazing track. I don't know, man. Like, I wanted to give it 5 out of 5 stars, but as I was listening to all of his, well, not all of his other music, but most of his other music, and I listened to that track, I don't know, man. Like, I just could not find it justifiable to give it 5 out of 5 stars, and it's not because, I don't know. Maybe it's because when people diss somebody else on a song, I don't know, man. Like, it kind of gets to me because I kind of like the whole positive energy thing. And what's the point of dissing somebody, man? Especially when they shouldn't even be worth your time. They talk shit about you. I hardly ever diss anybody in my tracks. Now, when I first started, I used to make fun of Lil Wayne and Kanye West and stuff. But I never really flat out said, like, they were punk-ass bitches or anything. Although you could probably prove me wrong on that. But what I'm saying is it was all in good fun. Because they are way more famous than I am. Like they give a shit. But he disses Kanye West and Kendrick Lamar in this track. You guys probably didn't hear it in the 30-second snippet. But if you check it out, whatever. Now, I'm not a big fan of Kanye West. The guy's a fucking dickhead. He's a tool. I do not like him as a person. His music's okay. But I think that's the reason I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Either way, it's a mind-blowing fucking track. It's awesome. I know you guys love it, so we'll move on, because I'm not going to get into that shit. That's a whole different show by itself. Anyway, next song. This kind of goes against what I was just saying. Kind of makes me a dickhead. Somewhat of a hypocrite, but, I mean, god damn. Whew, man. Soulja Boy. I'm on now. Before I say anything, just listen to this.
Money, boys. This one for the money, boys. We in the building. Hey, shout out to my niggas that been trapping. Shout out to my niggas that been trapping. I'm on now. I'm on now. I'm on now. I'm on now. Hey. Shout out to my niggas that been trapping. Shout out to my niggas that been trapping. I'm on now.
Okay, now I know there's gonna be a lot of Soulja Boy fanboys, fangirls even, that love Soulja Boy, and he had good hits with Crank That and shit like that, and I understand that. He's a hit maker. He knows what the fuck he's doing when it comes to his singles. I don't know. He's an American rapper and record producer, actor, and entrepreneur, and in September 2007, his single Crank That reached number 1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100, and that's what I'm talking about. That's the only reason I said that first. I don't know, man, like, before I rate the song, I'm just going to say, Crank That 2007 was awesome. Kiss Me Through the Phone, awesome. Turn My Swag On, awesome. I listen to that song all the fucking time. Pretty Boy Swag, awesome. Donk, awesome. I love those songs. I'm not a big fan of that type of hip-hop. I'm not a mainstream hip-hop fan, so to speak, because most of the time I don't listen to shit like that, but that's not because I don't like it. It's just because most of that stuff gets on my fucking nerves. Anyway, doing research on this guy and a lot of stuff, he is a fucking clown. Like, he flaunts his fucking wealth way too much, and to me, he might be a nice guy in real life, but he just comes off as a dick. And listen to this song, it's garbage. It's fucking garbage. It is a disgrace to even be called hip-hop. And I don't give a shit how many people that pisses off. I love all my subscribers. I love my fans. I love my viewers. I love all you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. You're the reason that DBMP Entertainment keeps going. So I'm not trying to disrespect any of my viewers and shit. But this was garbage. I gave it a 1 out of 5 stars. Just horrible. So we're moving on. I don't even want to waste any more time on it. With that being said, we're going to go into the underground portion of the show and check out some artists, so let's do it. Alright guys, so underground artists, you know how this shit goes. I choose 3 underground artists, review one of their songs, give them a little bit of exposure, plus try to get you guys on the underground scene and check out some other artists and stuff. So anyway, with that being said, we're going to check out this first artist. The song, this is actually a recommended artist. The song I got for you is Back from Hiatus. And the artist's name is Dizzy7. So the song is Back from Hiatus. I'll go ahead and let you guys check that out now.
Token of vanilla cane, kick back in the cut. I'm looking zoned out with my eyes half shut. Jersey and Serbia linked up to deliver the roll. Spit lyrical torpedoes when I shatter your jaw. It's the DI straight to the double set. Smoking blunts to the head, walking around half dead. THC metals make the world seem clear. When I want to see ancient demons, I just look in the mirror. Smash the competitions, I'm the last one standing. Ain't no doubt about it, my flow's hot like Camden.
So that was Back from Hiatus by Dizzy7. With that song, go ahead and give it a quick review and everything. Got to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. Why? It's an awesome song. I really enjoyed it. The guy's got some serious fucking talent. I don't know how long he's been in the game and shit. I don't know. You guys check out his bio and stuff. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Anyway, a little bit about him. He was born and raised in southern New Jersey. Dizzy Stardust began music as a vocalist for a New Jersey hardcore band in the mid-90s. So, mid-90s. During this time, Dizzy learned many lessons about the music industry and how difficult it can be to trust people in music. Which I know just as well as he does. Most artists know that. But anyway, you guys can check him out at ReverbNation.com/Dizzy7. And read more of his bio there. Plus, he's got some badass songs on there you guys need to check out. But 4 out of 5 stars for that track because it was fucking awesome. Hope he keeps doing his thing because I think he has more potential. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not saying that he's not good. I'm saying he has potential to be even better. And I say that to a lot of artists, and they think, you know, are you telling me I'm not good? No. Man, everybody's got the potential to grow. Everybody does. Especially as artists. Whether it's photography, video games, whatever. You're always going to get a little bit better. The minute you think that you've reached the peak, you're done. Because you always got to push. You got to find that drive and keep going. Anyway, it's completely off subject. So, that was Dizzy7, Back from Hiatus. Go check that out, guys. The next one we're going to talk about that I actually found by going through the rabbit hole at ReverbNation.com, which is one of my favorite tools that they've added to Reverb Nation, is Knothead. He's I guess kind of a hardcore punk hip hop artist from Vancouver, and man, it's just, I don't know. It's hard to describe his music and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is the song I got for you guys is called So Far to Go. Let's go ahead and check that out.
And the tears start to flow because they don't know the world they're living in. Brother versus brother, man, it's sad, but it's true. Look around, take a peek, man. Is anybody straight with you? It may behoove you to go look at people on your own, because we're so gleeful with the evil. No remorses in our tone, and our morals, no one's home and no one's picking up the phone. We don't even teach our kids no more, we let them find their way alone. And when a young soul's grown and ends up cold as a stone and doesn't value any other life except their own definition.
Alright guys, now when I first listened to a lot of his music, I got to be brutally honest. He sounded like that dude who does Show Me Your Genitals. I think it's like John, I don't know, John LaJoy or John LaJoey. I don't fucking know his name. I don't listen to that shit. Anyway, that's honestly, I swear to God, that's immediately what came to mind. And it's horrible to say. Now, with that song, before I go any further, I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. And a lot of people might ask me why. The main thing I look for when I'm listening to these artists and stuff is, a lot of people may not like my music, and that's fine. I don't rate these by what I like. I listen for hesitation in the voice. I listen to their comfort level. Are they doing something new? Is this shit played out? Different things that I'm looking for here. Now, when I first listened to it and reviewed it, I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars. The reason is, I hear hesitation in his voice. I hear a low comfort level. I'm not sure why. It could just be the way he raps, but there's a low, the cockiness for a hip-hop artist, it means a lot, and it wasn't there. So, anyway, he's, he has a great story. His lyrics in his songs like that one are amazing, man. He raps about real shit, and that's what matters. And that alone is why I bumped it up to 3 out of 5 stars, because it's real shit, man. That's true hip-hop. But his story, you guys got to check out his bio. It's ReverbNation.com/notheadmusic. I'll add the links and stuff, guys, because for once, the shit's actually up, which is a huge help when it's actually, when Reverb Nation's actually up and I'm doing the shit so I can look at stuff. But anyway, from the ashes of a crippling methamphetamine addiction, Knothead, damn it, has fought and clawed his way to sobriety, believing that music saved his life. That's awesome. It's not awesome that he was addicted to methamphetamines. Addiction sucks. I just lost a friend to addiction. He's not dead, but fuck him. He needs to get help. That's a whole other thing. We're going to get into 30 minutes before I even get any of this shit. But anyway, go check him out, guys. It's fucking awesome. He's got some great music other than those songs. And give it a chance. Honestly, give it a chance. Next artist. Now, this guy was almost the artist of the week, but after listening to so much shit, I decided that I'm not having an artist of the week because of how disappointing I just felt so let down by the stuff that was recommended to me and a lot of the artists that I had to, listen to this week. So it's partially why I'm a little late getting this one up, but that's what she said. Anyway, this is KP the One. He's from Oxnard, California. And I don't know, man. He's like, I say this all the time. I swear to God, there's at least one artist that I find that I like add to my playlist and shit and add stuff. But anyway, this guy is one of those. He's fucking awesome. Awesome. Damn. Awesome. He's fucking awesome. The song I got for you guys is Hustler by Nature, featuring Gator, I think it is. Yeah, Gator. Anyway, go ahead and check that out now.
Beach ass videotape it, post it on YouTube. I ain't a force to be reckoned with, but you ain't listening in, attention deficit. So let me grab your attention, cause I'm so fly, I'm on a whole nother dimension. And it all makes sense why you ain't on my level, cause you can't reach it even if you had a space shuttle. Real nigga, certified gangster, keep it 100 while I grind for my paper. I'm a hustler.
Alright, that was Hustler by Nature by KP the One. And you guys can check out his bio and all that crap at ReverbNation.com, KP the One. And of course, like I said, I'll have the links pop up somewhere in here on each one. But anyway, with that song, I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It's an awesome song. He's an awesome artist. You guys got to go check out his music. There's a lot of stuff on there. But a little bit about him. Growing up in the streets of Oxnard, California was not an easy task for KP the One. Struggling and ghetto living always took its toll, but KP the One found an outlet to release his anger, pain, and frustration: music. He started freestyling in 1994 when he dubbed over Snoop Dogg's debut album. A little bit about him. You guys can read the rest of the bio. I think he's pretty fucking awesome. Really want to help him get some more exposure because it looks like he needs it a little bit. He's only got 474 fans on here, but that don't really mean shit because there's a lot of underground artists and stuff that do big things, you know, get really fucking famous in their own right and shit. And you could check out Facebook or Reverb Nation, which is why I never judge shit by that, because my Facebook only has like 1,400 some fans or whatever, and I've opened up for Tech Nine, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and all kinds of shit, and I had people ask for my autograph, and for 2 years I didn't even work because I got paid so much for performing. Anyway, again, off subject. Never judge a book by its cover. Don't judge shit on the likes or fans or whatever. Just listen to the music. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, fuck it. Anyway, let's move on to everybody's favorite part of the show, the Hip Hop Honey of the Week. And damn, we got a good one even though I can't pronounce her fucking name. Hip Hop Honey of the Week. Let's go. Alright guys, this fucking beautiful vixen that we got this time is, I don't know how to say her freaking name. I swear to God, it's Vida Guerrera. Could be Vida Guerra. I'm not sure. Anyway, she's a Cuban-born American glamour model. Her first notable appearance was in the U.S. edition of FHM magazine in December 2002. Since then, she has modeled for many other men's magazines. She was born March 19th, 1974. She's 39 years old, and she's still a goddamn bombshell. She is American, and she was on National Lampoon's Dorm Days and, you know, more movies and TV shows. She has a Spike Video Game Award for Best Performance by a Human Female. I know you guys half the time don't give a shit about this, so just enjoy these beautiful pictures. Alright guys, so that was the Hip Hop Bunny of the Week. She is fucking amazing. And like I said, moving on, we do not have an Underground Artist of the Week this time. Why? Because not only is the show going into 31 fucking minutes already, but also, I don't know, man. Wow, that was really stupid of me because I just realized that half the time when I'm going to cut this shit out, it ain't even going to be 31 minutes. So that was retarded. Anyway, like I said, I was let down by a lot of artists and stuff and the underground this week, so we're not going to have an Artist of the Week. But this is where everybody will usually tune out because we're going to talk about DBMP Entertainment. But I'm going to keep this short and simple. I love you guys for being fans. I love the subscribers. We're trying something new here at DBMP Entertainment. You know, we're trying to do stuff that people want to watch. We're trying to give you good quality entertainment plus good reviews and stuff. Which is why, you know, if you listen to, you know, what we're saying and you watch these videos and stuff, especially the reviews, we're not going to just give you crap. We try to keep entertaining, especially Immoral Fat 40OZ reviews. He's very, you know, hyper and he's very in your face about stuff. And it's, I don't know, man, it's hilarious and it's awesome. So go check his reviews and stuff out right here on this channel. Also, when I do these hip-hop reviews, man, I try to be completely honest and unbiased. I look for a lot of different stuff in the artist and everything. And I had one person email me, and they were making fun of the fact that for some reason I can't ever talk when I do these freaking shows. And apparently they were too lazy to go listen to my music because they were like, oh, you say you can rap fast, you can do this and you can do that, but you can't ever freaking talk when you do these shows, and so on and so forth. But anyway, for that person, I just wanted to say, every time I think about the game, I want to chase ways played to the deer, reach my fame over grave, I'm a slave to the trade, but sling gate pace, my heart's full of rage, locked in the cage, guts every single page, never did want to be the one somebody looked up to, what do we do when I got to support my crew, what if it was you walk, I'm out of my shoes, bring it down the back and get your ego bruise. That song goes on for a while, but anyway, as usual, guys, you can go check out my music at SoundCloud.com. The link will be in the description below if you want to listen to my music. that's not what this is about anyway, man. We're not trying to get more fans. We've already done that shit. Our music is there for people to listen to. We obviously constantly update it, release new albums and stuff. Me, I'm at the point where I give out my stuff for free. If you want to buy it on Reverb Nation, you can. Buy it on iTunes, you can. That's only if you want to support me. If not, it's all readily available to download for free. I also make beats, which is on the SoundCloud. So if any hip-hop artist is watching this, you need some free beats, they're on there. I don't usually update those because I don't make a lot of beats or anything. And as usual, if anybody out there needs help with anything, pictures, art, anything, man, like, just hit us up. We'll do the best we can. If you got a YouTube channel, if you're a hip-hop artist, photographer, game maker, clothing designer, it don't fucking matter what you do, man. If you need help, let us know, and we will try to help you the best we can. That's what we're all about, is giving back to the community, giving back to underground, and trying to help people the best that we can. And that's what DBMP Entertainment is all about. That's what we stand for. That's everything. A lot of people were also asking me, what's up with the Reaper? DBMP stands for Death Be Not Proud. I have the damn Grim Reaper with Death Be Not Proud tattooed on my leg, dude. It's like that fucking big. I'm in this shit for life. And we're a family, man. And the Reaper it's just always been our logo for Death Be Not Proud. And so that's the deal with the Reaper. We call ourselves the Reaper Crew. And, we see ourselves as Reapers, not because we deal out death. It's almost like we look at things as death be not proud, because every man is the same when you die. Like, it doesn't matter if you're an emperor, if you're a king, if you're the president of the United States. It doesn't matter if you were really rich or really poor. When you die, we all get judged the same. Whatever religion you believe in, if you don't believe in anything, whatever, we all die the same way. You're going to get buried, and it's over. If you believe in going, to heaven or whatever, you're going to go to heaven, or you're going to go to hell, or whatever. So everybody basically has the same, ending. You're going to die, and you're going to be put in the ground, or you're going to get cremated, or whatever. Either way you die, it don't fucking matter what you did in life. You can't take that shit with you. You might be able to leave back a legacy, and I hope to God that everybody out there strives to leave a legacy, and, to leave the world a little bit better than it was when they left it, or, when they came to it, whatever. You know what the fuck I mean. But every man dies. Every woman dies. It's all the same shit. So I try not to judge people. We try to keep shit on lock and, constantly, keep that in mind, stay humble and everything. And we've all had our success. We've had our ups and downs and shit. And, like I said, we stay humble. We stay to the ground. We don't, fuck around and act like we're better than anybody. Man, we're out here to help people, give back to the community, and give you guys entertainment. And shit that we want to see, we want you to watch, because it's entertaining to us. So we figure to be entertaining to other people too. And it obviously is to a certain degree. I mean, help us spread the word, man. Get us out there. Share us on Facebook. Whatever, man. Help us out. Be a part of the Reaper Crew, guys. And I'm telling you what, as soon as I get the money, because I don't have the money right now, because I invested so much into just doing this channel, and I've risked so much, that when I start making a little bit more money off the channel, I'm going to give back, man. We're going to do charity events. I'm going to start making up t-shirts for you guys, for the Reaper Crew, so you can say that you helped out and everything, and we're just going to give them away. Hold little contests or whatever, and just give stuff out all the time. I'm going as far as I'm going to get, $50 gift cards, Beats by Dre audio headphones, whatever, man. We're going to get autographs from bigger artists and stuff that I've opened up for. We got all kinds of shit that we're going to get for you guys and give it away for free. And do mass charity events as soon as we get out there, man. So help us. Help spread the word about DBMP Entertainment. Help us reach millions of people. And let's make a difference in the world. Be a part of the Reaper Crew. Let's do something. So anyway, I know this is drug out forever. I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. This is GTS the King. Peace.
Welcome to the world of GTS, where it always rains. I thrive in pain and focus on nothing but gain. I won't stop until the day my tracks are universal. Keep moving forward, no reversal, always transversal. Crossing bridges and burning on every inertial. Killing these beats every day without rehearsal. My vocabulary gives me power over devotion. My rhymes can spark your ideas and your emotion. I sacrificed a lot of my life for hip-hop, so failure's not an option. I can never stop. 25 years old, I face death and addiction.